Say what? Say what? Say what? Get up, stand up. We're going off the deep end. Make sure you hold tight. You got this, you got this. Now go, go, drink each time. Hurry up and time to go. Got a brand new engine and we can keep on running all night. Come on, 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 come on. One, two, blow. With a megaton punch, yeah. Fighting soul. 2 up with power. We're gonna break it. We'll kick their ass with Harry Muscle. Crush it, ball. Time for a blockbuster. Let's get go. Give another throttle. You're gonna be eating the dust. Like a fat tonight. Big, big machones. Oh, hey, oh, hey. Now not getting so. Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Cause we got that hardness. Oh, hey, oh, hey. We are the wild challengers. Studley, 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 studley. is a ruined world, our gift to thee. Got 1,000 miles of heavy trials just waiting in the wind for me. With a howling storm and a raging fire, I'll see it through this fool desire. It's a hope that feeds this funeral pyre, but I bury it in my hand. The hammer come down with a heady sound, and the hammer come down with a heady sound, and the hammer come down with a heady sound. Wander, oh wander, no reason to stay. Go yonder, your fears cast away. A home of breath and bone, so they say. Is it me, or is darkness fast approaching? It's getting crowded and it's hard to catch a breath.
Hey, hello everyone. I have been going for a bit. I haven't been streaming in a long period of time. But you know what they say? When you like something, don't stop doing it. What's up, everyone? This is Skyrider Infinity, and I'll tell you what is up. We're back here again with more art and development, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, if you read the title, which I imagine half of you guys didn't. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those streams. It's gonna be short. I don't want the stream to be short, but yeah. When time comes, shit hits the fan, and shit decided to rotate this time. Now it's everywhere. I'm doing one thing, my sister doing another, and the people that plan on helping us, well, they're trying to remember, but since it's not an important objective, they constantly forgets. So, yeah. It's best if I just try to talk to you guys of what's going on. But me and my sis, we're trying our best to keep what Mom left behind for us. The house thing. But unfortunately, we are so damn poor that keeping it has become the chore. And not actually possible. And well, we're trying. We ask others for help. They say they will help us. And then they forget and then move on with their lives and then remind themselves later that they're supposed to be helping us and then proceed to get angry at us. But enough of that bull honky. Enough of me bitching. Most importantly, how's everybody doing? I think you guys are doing great. Well, since you guys are doing smoothie, I have been playing a lot of video games. Just to relieve stress. And I have been going to other websites also to relieve stress. Since there's kids around, I'm not gonna say those words directly. And yeah, I just have been trying my best. I have been trying my best to just hang on. Live life with a stabled mind here, like a normal person would do, and have been, you know, just hanging in there. I also attempt to save credit, but also paying all the bills at the same time, so oh boy, oh Lord. But you guys didn't come here to hear me bitch, unless you guys did. I really can't tell. So what's today's agenda of art and development? We're still continuing the webtoon. We're very close to 500. But what fears me the most is like when we get to 500, a bunch of people will just go unsubscribe. And then I have to not work on the extra story or webtoon. And then they subscribe back, then I have to work on it, then they unsubscribe, and I don't know. I just feel like my subscribers are trolling me at this point. You know, I'm trying to work with you guys, not against you. You know, I'm trying to work with you guys. But at this point, I'm like thinking to myself, I might as well just make it like a separate YouTube channel, just me focusing on drawing, and while this one is focused on, you know, gaming. Because right about now, I'm so seriously thanking the gamers that subscribe to this YouTube channel of mine is just trolling with me and don't really want to work with me and just proceed to want to work against me, which is kind of hilarious in its own way. But unfortunately, it's also angering because, like, I'm thinking to myself, like, if you guys don't talk to me or don't hang out and you proceed to lurk and then proceed to troll me with the subscribing and unsubscribing, I'm really feeling like you guys are just trying to be my enemy at that point and proceed to just stall. I hope you're not the one doing it. I mean, I know you're not. Well, I really don't know. I really don't know my subscribers at this point. Because, like, I'm like, let's get up to 500. Then there's people like subscribe, and then some people unsubscribe, and I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, we get to 500, and then the people decide to troll me by unsubscribing and resubscribing over and over again. And I'm like thinking, like, can I work with you guys, or you guys just want to just constantly troll over and over again until my facial, my hair on my head turns gray or something? You're like, why though? I'm trying to work with you guys. I'm trying to see what you guys like, but at this point, I don't know. Oh boy. But what we'll be drawing today on Webtoons is we'll be continuing off what we left off, but I've drawn a little on my Webtoon without the live stream, and I added the extra scene that wasn't a part of the thing I write, You know what they say, if you're making a story, it's okay to add extra scenes to it. But don't add too much that'll cost you to work like 2 or 3 years just to fucking finish a episode or something along those lines. Because like there was a few developers that decide to add more stuff to the game over and over again until one day they actually were caught to be a very horrible person. And then the game just slowly dies over time and everybody forgets that the game exists. And I'm like, God damn. I don't want to be like that. I just want to get the fine print out, show people. If they like it, they complain. If they don't like it, they'll tell me what they don't like about it. And I'd be like, okay, let me see if I can fix that in the future. You know, a simple thing. You know, designing a story, it's like no different of designing a video game. The only difference is the story is a lot more easier to draw than adding coding into a video game. Alright. But for real though, you guys are staying hydrated, right? I'm trying my damnedest to stay hydrated. I did something stupid on Saturday. You guys wouldn't fucking believe it. Alright, so here I am getting permission to clean up more of my mother's place, right? I looked at the living room. There was sofas, dressers, everything that you expect a hoarder would hold on. And so I got all that stuff and moved it on my own, without eating breakfast, without drinking water, and without power in my mom's house. So I'm like on the verge of straight up collapsing multiple times because I decided to do that. And I think to myself, like, wow, I did this. I did this. I want to be praised. I wanted to be praised. But unfortunately, I had to ask people to praise me. It's sad, but like in reality, that was a very stupid move that I did. Because like, I could have asked anyone to help me. I mean, the thing is there's a lot of women in my family, so like, describing the word help is kind of literally funny, but you know, I like strong, independent women because, you know, I always visioned of myself with my like significant other strong and independent. But the problem with that is how many you get of those ladies nowadays, strong and independent. So like, the gist is simple. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening, if you have a place that have heavy objects in it, and it's literally scotch hot outside, with a house that has no power in it, you may want to ask someone to lend you a hand. If you have some money, pay them. If you don't have money, then ask someone that can help you out for free. You know, I may be a guy, I may be strong, but sometimes I just gotta look back at something and say that was a very stupid move. I could have died there. I couldn't, I wouldn't be able to be live streaming right now if I wasn't determined. I would have been laying there, dehydrated, dead in my mom's place. That could have happened. That could have happened. But instead, my last resort that probably saved my life, I asked one of my family members to give me a meal from a restaurant because like I was like suffering. It took them a long time to did it, but they came just in time. Way before I even seen the light at the end of that tunnel. And now here I am, Monday, talking to you. Tuesday, Jesus Christ. Tuesday, talking to you guys. Just, you know, having a little conversation. You know, a bro to bro conversation. Yeah, I know some of you lads or ladies, but I'm gonna call you guys bros because I'm used to saying that. Because, like, you guys okay with me saying bros, but how much you guys will be okay when I call you girls? Huh? That sounds insulting, doesn't it? Well, I hope in the near future they change that. Because like when you guys say, when you like say the phrase "my girls," you don't get the oh, we're his girls or something like, yeah, we're cool and everything. We play video games together. Well, when I say my bros, y'all be like, okay, we get it. We're cool with this guy. Now, I know these are dark times and bad things have happened to USA. But I'm trying my best. You know, I'm trying my best to stay calm. And not blow fire out of my mouth and level up the whole area where I'm at. You know, by manipulating the storm dimension, it's kind of hard not to tempt it to do that. Sometimes. But so long as I remind myself that I am a human being, I'm not a machine yet. Wait, I'm a pony. No. I'm a Stormblade. That's right. I'm a Stormblade. Oh my god. Talking about Stormblade, Genji. We've met before, right? NGL, who knows? That Roblox wasn't that bad though. You was commenting earlier what I say. Definitely, okay. I was a bit out here. I'm about to reintroduce myself again. Like, hello, new viewer. I am Skyrider, and welcome to the Storm Dimension. You'd be like, dude, I already heard this story. You already told me this. And I just be ready to go into how badass I am and make complaints that I'm like, I'm not actually a pony. I'm actually a Stormblade. That reminds me, I should probably focus on crafting a new PNG in the future. I know you guys are getting tired of seeing the pony and the Stormblade and the Storm Edge. You know, I should probably return back to Storm Edge. That's right. I should live stream that in the future. Yeah, there's actually a game called Storm Edge, and I think I already purchased it. Give me a second. I'm gonna reopen up Steam because I know I put this in plans, right? Alright, let's see. Storm Edge. Okay, let's see here. Storm. Okay. Yeah, I purchased this game. Unleash the power of gems and storm. Okay, whatever. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, this is Storm Edge right here. I already purchased this game, so I will be playing this game in the future. And it just got a major update. Oh, actually, that was 2024. Never mind. But still, though, the game has been released. I don't know what the developers are doing right about now after creating the game. They haven't showed any updates or anything. It is on sale. It is $6 now. Yeah. I just wanted to show you that I purchased this game, and I should probably make plans of playing this on a live stream. Unlike Night Region, I don't got that many particles, so the lag should not exist. Yes. Yes. This seems like a good plan. But for now, I'm just going to talk a little. And then, well, actually, a little has passed. Allow me to make myself comfortable. I'm gonna crank up the art thing. Again, my weakness is to genders with sky blue eyes. You know. I don't know. It's just something about them just make me lose words sometimes. You know. It makes me kind of hard to speak words. Maybe if I just keep staring at this image, I'll just become brave and just meet up with a female ginger with sky blue eyes and freckles. You just have a normal conversation where I'll talk about video games or such. Or, I don't know what people call it these days. So how's you guys days been treating you? You been burning up just as much as I have? Give me a moment, guys. Open you up with paint. Never gonna lift you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn you around or oppose you. Bruh, I literally ate, oh my, chicken. Resistria chicken. Interesting. That's what you are. I was wondering what I was looking at when I looked at your profile pic. So flashbang in 3, 2, 1. Yeah. So I was drawing a bit when I was doing my own thing. I didn't draw that much. Huh? Is a Pokemon on my profile? What? It's a Pokemon on your profile. Oh. You know, they got a lot of fucking Pokemons. You gotta forgive me because, like, I literally can't keep up with how many Pokemons they have out right about now. And they got like so many Pokemons with so many names. You know, if Warframe keeps it up with making these fucking new Warframes, they're going to rival Pokemon in the future. Then again, Pokemon probably have over 100 Pokemon, so never mind. I doubt DE can make over 100 Warframes. I doubt it. They can try. Give me a second. I just realized I'm just sitting in the storm dimension without light. My great grandmother always told me that if you sit in a dark room looking at that screen, you'll be wearing glasses in the future. And you know what? I don't think I'll look so good with glasses, so give me a moment, guys. I need to turn on the light. Yep, be right back. Pay no attention to this green line over here. I'll be right back. Alright, come on now. Come on. Yeah. I think my hooves fell asleep. Give me a moment. Yep, my hooves fell asleep. About 2 of them. I think I gotta walk on 2 hooves now. Yeah, that's awkward. Feels awkward. You know, this type of design doesn't really work with the 2-leg walking thing. Doesn't work at all. So also, talking about skipping breakfast when I was talking about cleaning my mother's house that she's planning to give to me and my sister. I didn't eat any breakfast today. Again. Yeah, I know, right? Bad habits die hard. Oh boy.
Chickamundo said get some rest. Okay. We love you and want you healthy.
Yeah.
Emoji fail love.
Yeah, breaking bones here. Yep. You know, I really gotta stop doing that. I really gotta stop doing that to myself. Like, if I keep forgetting to do this, the storm dimension's gonna get ravenous, and no one wants that. There we go. Back again. Let's continue where we left off, right? Let's get back to drawing. Back and forth, make the world alive as we fight and unite. Ooh, feeling lonely you can. Ooh, why? 1 second. Yeah. Alright. So what happens here is exactly what you think what happens. Give me a moment. Alright. So let's open this one up with a little picture photograph. A badass scene happens here when she thought she got away. The officers about to arrest him, and she thought he used his light to expose her form, and then she was like looking like this at first, which you can tell it's not that. She's just not wearing any good clothing. And then this happens, and then she became like this. And then we get the POV from the boy that's between her tits. And then she like makes a face here. The kid, you know. I'm gonna do like a scene over here. It's gonna be like a nosebleed scene right here on the bottom. Now that's the plan. No, I want y'all look at that. That's a slice of something special. And lowercase. You know what I wish for some programs that you open that you can change the default settings, you know? I would like that. I would like for us to have a choice to change the default settings, you know? Like every time I load this bad boy up, it goes to the way I want it to. Instead of being like, oh, let me stay on this fucking thing that no one uses. And I'm like, that's so annoying. Need of assistance. My fisting. Here's a turn and a twist too. Keep my prayers at a distance. If you join arms, we become more and more weak. And the torch back and forth at the world alive as we fight and unite. Ooh, when you're feeling lonely, you can. Ooh, ooh, why? Has any of you guys played Consult Beast yet? Very fun game. I say you guys should play with your significant other or your best friends. Yes. Alright, let's look at the hair design. They're both balanced. They're both equally balanced. No! Ooh. As they should be. I wonder if anyone's seen someone made a hairstyle like this. It's like twin tails, but one hair's going up and the other one's just like hanging down. I don't know, there's something about that hairstyle makes me want to punch the screen. You guys not having the exact same emotion right about now, right? If so, I am eternally sorry that I invoked that rage. And if I could do anything to get your forgiveness, I will do it. I just don't know. There's just something about twin tails just doesn't make sense to me, you know? Because like I'm looking at it and I'm like, I just want to just hit your face. I don't know. I was thinking to myself, let me just design their hair to something I really dislike. Like, okay, twin tails. Why not just have the one ponytail, you know? You look a lot more badass with that. And then you just have the tacky sign of one of them goes up and the other one goes down. I'm like, okay, now you're just pissing me off. Oh, I forgot about that. Now, you know what? No one would ever think about it. No one would ever think about it. A little turn and a twist too. Keep my prayers at a distance. If you're in arms, we can go. In Roblox, I got a carrot sold. Someone gave me SM. That's 12 bucks money. I sell it, get money, get rich. Me got girls now. Just kidding about the girl part, but yeah. Yeah, you know, females nowadays are kind of hard to get. You know, they're kind of like very picky about guys nowadays, and are like, if he doesn't have this or have the height now, yeah, I'm not gonna go out with you or something along the lines. And you gotta be a millionaire to have thousands of dollars in your pocket or something along those lines. And I'd be like, oh, okay, so you're delusional. Alright. Well, you saved me the trouble, I'll just be leaving. I am not sorry, ladies. You know I'm telling the truth. And like, there's also these several videos that have been recommended to me on YouTube about lesbians going out with, you know, women. And they start to realize what guys were going through are like, nah.
Cakes replied to Sketty as soon as Pride Month ended. Sketty took advantage.
I have no idea what the hell is a Pride Month.
Cakes said emoji __ hee _ giggle.
Let me just silence this gibberish. Give me a second, guys. Let me just silence this gibberish. I have no idea what the hell is a Pride Month. Never heard of it. Alright. Meanwhile, half of my subscribers are like saying, how dare you? How dare you be an ass guy? Like, bro, you want me to be taller than your apartment? Be a billionaire and spoil you like a bro? The money is mine, not yours. I know, right? It's absolutely mind-blowing what's going through some of these girls' heads nowadays. And I'm just like sitting here thinking to myself, you know, the only thing I want from a girl is for her to be loyal, you know? I want her to be loyal. I don't want her to like go out with another guy behind my back because he got more money than me. I don't want her to be like, you know, taking credit behind my back that I worked extremely hard to get. I don't want her to be like messing with kids behind my back or constantly lying to my face and think I'm an absolute fool to fall for it multiple times. You know? It's just a loyal girl, you know? A loyal significant other that doesn't just cheat on you and shit. And surprise, surprise, when you ask that for a lady, that's asking a bit too much. That's asking a bit too much. Yeah, I know, right? It's mind-blowing. It's not that much to be asked for. Cause like, at first, I was thinking like, you know, ladies don't tend to constantly go out with guys again and again and again and again. And turns to find out, some actually do that. And it's like thinking to myself like, But bro, why would you do that? MGL, I felt like this is why people got robot girlfriends. I'm gonna be honest with you. If robot girlfriends become a thing, I think if I ever have a chance to design one for myself, I'd probably design her to look exactly like my childhood crush and then call her wife. Cause like at this point, real life ladies nowadays is like not a good thing. It's not. It's a thing. Okay. Yeah, I will gladly do that in the future if I ever can save enough money to do that, you know? Cause like, I know they're gonna be expensive as hell. And you know, the thing about it is you only have to pay once. Or just put like a down payment to pay over time. And I'll be gladly with that because like she'll be loyal, she'll be with me. I know she won't go out with other guys behind my back. I know she won't proceed to cheat or constantly lie or pickpocket me behind my back and shit. And like, I'd be like the most happiest camper alive because like I have a significant other and I have a far future ahead of me. There's one for, oh Jesus God. I'm gonna be honest with you, amigos. I barely know what $1,000 looks like. So when you tell me 175,000, there's no way in the hell I'd be like able to afford that in the next 30 or 40 years. Not less I literally pop off on YouTube and I become a game developer less than 5 years. Then that price range may be possible. And then again, it may go up in the future, so what do I know, right? Alright, let's see here. Let's see if I add the tongue stick out. Oh god. Let me just think here for a second. Is that actually attractive? Let me just check. Alright. Hear me out, guys. Imagine this lady holding you. You wake up, you're like between her knockers. You look up, she look almost exposedly naked. And then you see her make this face. Will you have a nosebleed immediately, or will you just be like, scared? I know scary things a girl could give you. Go ahead, enlighten us. Because like, usually I got people running away from me, so like, I have no clue what you're talking about. The scariest thing a girl could give you would be job. Oh god. Yeah, that's pretty scary. That's very scary, in fact. It's actually kind of terrifying. And we just forge back and forth in the world alive as we fight and unite. Ooh, when you're feeling lonely, you can. Ooh, ooh, why? Guys, I feel like I should return back to Tower of Fantasy. I know people enjoy playing their Genjin and their impacts, but like Tower of Fantasy is like feels like my home, you know? People like, you know, fantasizing being surrounded by girls 24/7, 7 days a week. But I'm like, you know, I can see where they're coming from, but like some of those girls on Genshin Impact doesn't seem old enough. I don't want to sound like an asshole, but you know, some of them seem a bit too young. A bit too young. I don't like Genshin. Well, that makes both of us, actually. I just like in Tower of Fantasy, but I like Cookie Run Kingdom. Hang on a second, let me look this up. Cookie Run Kingdom. It sounds like you're talking about a mobile game. Give me a moment. What is this? Oh, you play as a gingerbread man. Holy shit. I haven't seen a gingerbread man since I stopped watching Shrek, and that was years ago. Yeah, it looks like a, what the hell? Wait, is it a turn-based game? What? When I get the word run in a title, I'm thinking like one of those running mobile games where you like run from the cops or something. Ah, won't you look at that? It's gonna rain today. How beautiful. How charming. Yeah, thank you for enlightening me about that. Also, there have been few other games I have been taking a glance at that I found on YouTube that's on my wish list today. I think it's about like I got 3. One of them was like you play as a cat that's a hybrid of a jet. The other one's Blood Thief. And the third one is I just can't remember, but someone showed it to me, and it's like a copycat of the games I enjoyed playing back in the past, but with bootlegged graphics. But you know me, I'm not here for quality, I'm here for performance. So I can't wait to get into that shit. If the game performs well, you plays well, you like it, I'm going to continuously play that game and support it. Hell, I will even live stream that bitch. You know, I know people be like, oh, make shiny game. Make people like it because it's shiny, have sexy graphics. And I'm like, uh-huh. But what about making the game fun to play and not repetitively boring with a shitty story? That's the type of games I like. People probably be like, it looks good. I'm like, yeah, but does it play good? The real question. The real chat question that... Oh, talking about chat. I remember the other day, I was playing Warframe. A random dude asked me, why you're not playing with primes? And after we got done having a conversation why I didn't play with primes, because I'm pretty sure you guys paid attention my last time when I played Warframe. And he's like, you're literally a Chad playing on still path with no prime Warframe. To me, prime should be more like a transformation, not a reskin of a Warframe. It should be like a fucking transformation. And like, when you transform to a prime version of that Warframe, your abilities are like the same but perform differently. Like for example, if you're like transformed to a prime Loki, your first ability will just create 4 clones of you that proceed to melee the enemy. And like your second ability not only just turns you invisible, but it keeps you invisible for the duration of you becoming a prime frame. And like the third ability, when you're like, you switch teleport, it switches it teleports all enemy in that area to the location where you are and just pull them in. And your ultimate, and not only just disarm people, but remove their entire armor set. Like, remove their armor and shit. Making them completely vulnerable to all elements and damage. And that's just Loki, you know. But my idea is gonna go through the DE's ear and come out the other DE's ear. They're gonna completely ignore it. And you know what? I'm totally fine with that. If I start making games and I ever have a system of creating characters and shit, and I just have like the advanced version of them, that's what's gonna fucking happen, you know? I'm gonna show DE how it's fucking done. I'm just saying. That idea could go the fucking distance. Like, for example, I have an idea of crafting a game with a main storyline of your brain has been scanned to be put into a machine, a cyber machine, and you're like go around the galaxy stopping you know how apocalypse of zombies happen and everything, right? You just go around the galaxy stopping the infections and shit, and then removing the whole entire zombie apocalypse things, and then helping the species to rebuild themselves. And then you go on to the next planet, doing that over and over again. It'll be fucking awesome. My character designs for those machines are gonna be fucking legendary. Anyone else that try to copy my shit, it's gonna get it wrong. It's not gonna be good as my train of thought. So I have nothing to worry about people trying to copy that idea from my stream right now. It's just like, it's gonna be a lot, my design is gonna be a lot more really good. It's gonna be addictive. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Problem. Why I haven't started that yet? That's a very good question. Answer. Before I was kicked out by my mother, she told me something that stuck to my mind to this very day. She said the other side of the family were gold diggers. And they have showed plenty signs that they've been gold digging for a very long time. So I was thinking to myself, I know a certain YouTuber that paid his family money because he was showing that he cared for them. But in the process, he got nothing in return. And in the end, the stress got to him so badly that he decided to become the P word, which is, you know, the word. And I was thinking to myself, what if I become the game designer and my family proceed to blackmail me about money? And then I let the stress get to me and the same thing happens to me. I'm like, you know what? No. I'm going to move far, far away before I attempt that, you know? Because I don't want to end up like that certain YouTuber. I sure hell don't. I don't want the stress to get to me. So that's why I have been taking a few days off on live streaming, because I don't want the stress to get to me that badly. That I start to mistake younger lads to be older lads. I have just been playing some games, relaxing, moving and cleaning my mom's place over there. And I just been relaxing, you know? You may be good at something like live streaming or playing video games and such, but remember, lads, we all are just normal people with normal minds. Sometimes we just need to fall back, relax, and just chill and not overwork ourselves. Or proceed to starve ourselves because we forget to eat breakfast. And, but don't worry, guys. I may have forgot to eat breakfast again, but I am drinking some water. So that's one up. It should stop me from dehydrating. Also, I do want to play a little bit of Warframe on my YouTube channel right about now. I know I said I was going to dine with it on my channel, but like, I need to play some video games sooner rather than later. Because like, I'm starting a little stressed out now. There was one streamer for a donation. He killed, beat, or knocked out people like in one for $50. He shot his oh my in the oh my god with a toy gun, right? He did it with a toy gun, right? Oh god. Why would he shoot his significant other in the head? Oh no, yeah, that's right. He's probably stressed out to hell. Yeah, see, even Genji is proof of what I'm talking about. When you're so stressed that you forget that everything has a matter to life and shit. And he just took his significant other's life for $50. For $50. I'm not gonna say the words, but god damn, that's fucked up, man. And you just pretty much explained to me why he did it, so like, it's really fucked up though. $50. Matter of fact, you can put a price tag as much as you like. Nothing costs as much as a life does. Not 1 million, not 1 billion, especially 50 dough. That's fucked up. Question, I have one question. I know this is inappropriate, but did she cheated on him? Did she stole from him? No. Did she mess with kids? God damn. So you tell me he shot his sweetheart right in the skull. Just for money. That is stupid. That is fucking stupid. Cause like she could have been the one that could have carried him distance. That could have been his fucking lover in the most darkest times. And he took her out of this world because of some goddamn money. That's fucked up. That's just fucked up. She didn't cheat on him. She didn't mess with no kids. She didn't take no money from him. He just did it because someone gave him money. See, that's what happens when you guys let stress get to you guys. Don't let stress get to you. As soon as it does, you start make stupid life decisions. Like that guy. He paid a homeless man and he got $20 duck donation to. You know, we're talking about this guy, right? What's this YouTuber's name? May want to block the guy in the future if he's not had his YouTube account banned already. Or he's a Twitch streamer. I bet you he's a Twitch streamer. I bet you he's a Twitch streamer. It sounds like a Twitch stream would do all that shit. Meanwhile, anyone that's a Twitch streamer watching my YouTube channel, hold up, like me, look back, he's in prison. Okay. He's in prison, okay. I think he needs to stay there for the next rest of his life. How dare you take someone's life out of some fucking money? Bruh. I know you're stressed out and everything, but fuck's sake. Fucking take a break, man. And you know what? I don't know how many years he's in prison, but let's just say that is his break. And now he's taking a break whether he likes it or not. You know what they say, take a break or you'll be forced to take a break in jail. That's a warning for your hardcore streamers out there. You guys want to go to jail because you're going to a mental break? Or you just take a break and refresh your mind. Like a smart individual. I like how I keep zooming back up just to look at her design so I can redraw her properly. I need assistance. I can reach for my fisting. And turning towards two. Keep my prayers at a distance. It's driving on me. Whatever he streamed on, his user was, his username was that, huh? Let me look this up. Don't worry, I'm not going to show you guys a fucking YouTube video because I'm pretty sure my YouTube channel will be terminated as soon as he take a go. His very existence is being shown on my stream. Alright, let's take a look at this guy. Oh, fucking Lord. He looks like he'd been to jail several... Oh my god. Wait. Streamer something something his girlfriend for 1,000. Oh my god. And you know the worst thing about this? This guy's son of a bitch YouTube is still on YouTube. Yeah, his fucking channel is still on YouTube. Yeah. And I don't even think his Twitch account still exists. Wait. His last live stream was 4 months ago. That means this shit was recent. What the hell? Most importantly, why in the fuck his YouTube channel is still on YouTube? It should have been removed. Do they support shit like this? I don't think they need to support this. Then again, stupid fucking question. Why the hell is Logan Paul YouTube channel is still on YouTube after that Japan incident? Yet people got their fucking channels terminated because someone lied about sexual content on their fucking channel. But yet these killers, these fucking delusional motherfuckers, still got these YouTube channels still on YouTube, and it has not been terminated yet, are completely removed. And yet they have show corpses. Well, you know, you learn something new every day. That's the only thing I'm going to say. Yeah, the guy that you just mentioned, about him removing his lover from the world, his YouTube channel is still up on YouTube. Yeah, it's still up there. It's literally still up there. It has not been removed. And the thing that you said, yeah, that was recent. That was fucking recent. He's much older now. Imagine when he 4 years ago, huh? He did that right after the 2020 incident. You know, I know people was going through a mental breakdown because of being stuck in their house for too long. But that's just proof that 2020 should have never happened. That right there, 2020 should have never fucking happened. God damn it. Because if 2020 never happened, his girlfriend could still be alive to this very day. That's just so fucked up, man. Okay, so we're gonna get no. Wait. Let's look at the hair design again. So that's behind there, the ears right there. So we gotta remove this, like curl it like this, because I don't want my readers or viewers to look at this and be like, what the fuck? Why on this scene it's like this? He would live stream him doing bad stuff to disable home. Yeah, I bet he did. That is fucked up, man. Again, if 2020 never would have happened, the event in 2020, if that shit never would have happened, his girlfriend would still pretty much be alive to this very day. He was going through some mental break at that point. And I'm surprised that he's had 4 years in jail. 4 years in jail for taking someone's life. Let me repeat, this guy had 4 fucking years in jail after taking someone's life. He is in Russia. if he did that shit in the USA, that probably would have actually been a life sentence. I'm just pointing it out there. That probably would have been a life sentence. So I guess he got lucky. It seems that Russia doesn't, you know, take murder that seriously. I don't know how they treat women over there in Russia, but goddamn, just 4 years in jail for taking someone's life. That doesn't seem right to me. That does not in a like to seem. He was also a heavy drinker. Yeah, imagine how 2020 did his fucking sanity as he also being a fucking heavy drinker. So, yeah, the stress and constant alcohol shit, shit, that doesn't mix. That doesn't fucking mix at all. That doesn't fucking mix at all. I don't know how they treat their ladies over there in Russia, but damn. 4 years in jail. That's just fucked up. That's like spitting on her grave right then and there. That's just straight up spitting on her grave at that point. I wonder how her parents are doing. Or do they even know about this? You know what? I'm gonna go with the phrase they don't know about this. Yeah, that's why that's why I think the parents don't know that their daughter has been removed from the world by someone paying another person $1,000. She didn't mess with no kids. She didn't cheat behind his back. She didn't take his money. She just got murdered. Fucking fucked up. Oh. You know, I'm curious. Cause like, you know, that's just fucked up. So, you telling me this guy literally decided to take his lover's life away. Not only that, but also his child too. Okay. I don't know how Russians treat their ladies over there, but that's kind of fucked up. That's kind of fucked up. And the worst thing about it, have he learned from his mistake? Have he learned not to do that ever again? Does he miss his girlfriend? Because I don't speak Russian. Does he regret doing that? I don't know if you speak Russian or not, but have you literally said that on his life? God damn. That shit's fucked up, man. And I don't know if he misses her, and I don't know if he regrets it. I don't know. I don't speak that language. Gotcha. I don't know how they treat their ladies over there, but goddamn. I feel for her parents, though. Knowing that the murderer of their daughter gets 4 fucking years in jail and then comes back on YouTube to live stream. Yeah, you guys think I'm fucking joking, but he live streamed on YouTube 4 months ago. Under a fucking hour. Yes, the guy that got paid to send his lover to the next world, 1,000 dough, got put in jail for 4 fucking years. Come back and start live streaming on YouTube. YouTube has not terminated his channel. It's still there. I'm not even going to shout him out. I'm going to tell my viewers, my lurkers, don't go to his channel. Don't support him. The only way you can support him is by looking at his videos, putting chats, saying things in his comment section, leaving a like and subscribe to him, leaving hate stuff, or even supporting his idea. That's the only way you can support him. The best way of not supporting him is looking him up and then blocking him on YouTube. Just straight up block him on YouTube, alright? Don't support guys like this. Because, holy shit, you know, nowadays, guys where I'm at in USA, getting a loyal girl is fucking impossible. It is literally fucking impossible. And then this guy taking his wife away that have done no wrong for 1,000 dough. And I bet she was about as loyal as hell. You imagine how slightly angry I am right about now. Because like for our guys over here in USA, we don't get the luxury to have a loyal girl, you know? That's fucking impossible. Yeah, but YouTube has been up for an entire year. If you haven't noticed, it is 2025 right now. It is 2025. Either YouTube has overlooked this murderer, or they support him. So I'm not only just mad at this guy, I'm also mad at YouTube for not doing their job. Yes, you already told me this. You already told me this. You're repeating yourself. But like, I'm mad at YouTube for not doing their job. They're letting this murderer, killer, thrive on YouTube. You think I'm joking? No, he's literally thriving. This guy got 5K subscribers. Yes, 5K. A murderer is got more eyes on him than an art developer as myself. Yes, an artist. A murderer, let me repeat myself, a murderer got more eyes on him than an artist. I'm gonna need you guys to sit down and think about that for a second. I'm gonna need everybody to sit down and think. This guy took the life of his significant other, and everybody's supporting him. Yeah, this is the type of world we live in. Mind blowing. He is thriving on YouTube, and YouTube has done nothing. Nothing but support him. They haven't terminated his YouTube channel. They haven't removed him at all. He's been thriving on YouTube, and he's been getting money. Yeah, I know. I know you're kind of like shell shocked right about now. I don't blame you. you're kind of shell shocked right now. It's just fucking mind blowing. Then again, Logan Paul YouTube channel is still up on YouTube, and he's after that Japan incident. So why am I surprised at this point? I should not be surprised. And here MXR got their channel permanently terminated because some unknown lewd content got put on one of the fucking reacting videos. Oh my god. Why does YouTube support murderers? Why does YouTube support murderers? At this point, I see why most people stick up on Twitch. You know, never mind. There's a lot of pedophiles on Twitch. Never mind. So, all right. So, you have a choice to stay on Twitch, find more pedophiles, or stay on YouTube and see a bunch of murderers thrive. Oh my god. Oh my god. Pick your poison, ladies and gentlemen. Pick your poison. Oh my god. I'm getting too old for this shit, guys. I'm getting too old for this shit. My fisting. A little turn and a twist too. Keep my prayers at a distance. If we charms and arms we. And we can forge back and forth and think about the fight and we're fighting tonight. Ooh, when you feel like lonely you can. When you show it to ooh, when you taking a smile, taken by surprise. So hard. Two steps back, 3 steps forward. I'm just disappointed in the human race at this point. Sexual content? Nope, nope. Murder? Totally awesome. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I think the owner of YouTube is a psychopath. Yep, I said it. I think he's a psychopath. Or she. I think he or she is a psychopath. They let murderers thrive on YouTube. And again, guys, don't give him any attention. If you see his YouTube channel being recommended on you on the main page of YouTube, block his channel. How do you do it? Well, let me show you. Look real closely, ladies and gentlemen. Alright? So this is like the main YouTube main page, right? And if you really dislike someone and you never want to see them on your fucking YouTube feed again, you click on these green dots and you say don't recommend me the channel. Alright? Soon as you see that guy that's named in the chat section, you click on the green dots, the 3 dots, and you say don't recommend me to channel. Alright? The more you give him attention, the more he would thrive. I'm just pointing out the blankly obvious, alright guys? Don't give him that attention. Don't let him thrive, because at this point, you're supporting a murderer. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. And I know you're saying, well, maybe he changed. Maybe he became better. And maybe he doesn't get a girlfriend and take her life away out of payment of money. I don't speak Russian, so I don't know how much of those words that are right or wrong, you know? We don't know he missed his girlfriend. We don't know he regrets it. I don't speak Russian. And if anyone does speak Russian, can you translate to me that he actually gives a damn? He gives a damn about the one that he accidentally took away from the world. Does he care about her? Does he go to her grave and say, I'm sorry that I took you out of the world? Did he apologize to her parents? Like, holy shit, man. I know I don't need to be that nosy, but I think everybody needs to probably be that fucking nosy, you know? That girl lost her life to a guy that she trusted, that she believed in, that she pretty much gave herself to. And no matter how much money or anybody throw towards anybody, she's not coming back. She's gone. There's no to be continued for her. There's no game over screen. There's just straight up, she's gone. And let's just pray that she don't remember who took her life away, because I promise you, she's gonna be hunting him like no fucking tomorrow. Every time he looks at money, he gonna see her face. Let's give her a red tongue. Yeah. No, just straight up dark pink tongue. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna copy and paste this picture. We're gonna change a few things. Her eyes is gonna be looking down. She still don't have the same expression on her face, but a little blood's gonna be popped up right here to let you know that she gave him no nosebleed. Copy, paste. Alrighty then. God, I really don't want the stream to be this short, but I think I'm almost done here. I'll see if I can draw a little bit more AFK, so when I return I can actually show you guys my work. Keep my prayers at a distance. The torch back and forth, keeping the world alive as we fight and unite. Ooh, when you're feeling lonely, you can. Ooh, why? I know some of you guys were like not okay with the conversation what I had here. Understandable. But you gotta understand, I'm a wild card. You spec filter, you will not get that with me. You guys know what you signed up for. You know the non-existent filter. Don't give me that look. There we go. You know what? I need to be a little bit more realistic. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's see here. Let's look at the other art. Did I forget anything over here? I sure did. Give me a moment. Bum, 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 bum. We are formers. Bum, 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 bum. Keep my prayers at a distance. Now I gotta go, family. Alright, man. Stay close to your family, if they care about you. Alright, amigos? Because no telling when, you know, the gods want them to return back to the original home. Keep them close, amigos. Alright? Because times are getting hard and they're only getting harder. If your family cares about you, keep them close. If they don't, keep them distant. Alright? Alright. Alright, let's save this shit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I did appreciate someone talk to me today because I really needed someone like to say a few things. It got my mind off of a few things and I'm grateful, even if it was a little bit negative. But I'm grateful the guy decided to distract me from my life for a little bit, you know? I'm grateful. Or girl. I really have a hard time keeping up with these kids nowadays. But, most importantly, the storm dimension is dying down. And so, is the Stormblade. So until then, this has been a natural day with your friendly neighborhood Stormblade. So until then, yeah, we're going right there. Subscribe at your own free will. Hit the bell notification to be notified when I make a new video. Leave a like to let me know I do a good job. Leave a dislike if I did a horrible job. And leave an apple in the comment section because I like apples. And I'll see you all later. Skyrider Infinity out. Take care of yourselves out there. I know I skipped over the follow section, but yeah, I'm still a little bit hungry. Let's just say it like that. So you guys know how to follow me anywhere. Plus, I really need to build up my social status because so far I wasn't raised to talk to others. Skyrider Infinity out. Take care of yourselves out there.